All right. Thank you very much, my people. It's good to be back again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Yes. Wow. It's been a long day, as usual. Thank you very much, my people, for joining us. Continue to press on the like button. Help us to share. We have another wonderful information for you guys today. Let me quickly go to the comment section. Wow, there's a lot of people already on the comment section. Okay, I think I'm going to showcase some of the comments right there. Some of the people are going to acknowledge you on screen later on. But meanwhile, I just wanted to quickly come in to let you guys know that, yes, we have a couple of videos. As you all know, that it's been circulating for the past 24 hours that Tinubu and CJN don't get some secret conversations with each others regarding, allegedly, how they can manipulate this judgment in court. But the CJN now don't come out and come talk, say, he never talked to Tinubu at all. He don't get anything to do with Tinubu. He not talk to Tinubu. He say he stands still to make sure the rightful judgment is passed. That nobody, absolutely nobody, can change, how it's supposed to be, or rather can make them compromise. Okay, we're going to be listening to that. Thank you very much, my people. Charlie Boy, don't come out now, come talk, say, the Jesus Christ where we get for Nigeria, now be Peter Obi. I mean, if I believe, say, Peter Obi, now be our Jesus Christ for Nigeria. For me, I be number one. I don't know about you. I don't, just tell us, so, our Charlie Boy can't talk. If for that Charlie Boy said, for that change out to Charlie Man, because it not be Charlie Boy not be 80 years in one complete. So, hi, I'm not old though, but he's very young. May we all live long with good health and look young in the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Please continue to press on this like button. Help us to share. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, we can see you right there. Thanks very much, Mommy. We appreciate you. We love you. Thanks for all you're doing for us here. Mother Patricia Tabujomi, we appreciate you. Good evening to you. Good evening to every one of you. Appreciate you all. Thanks very much, my good people. Mofi Ray, I can see you as well. Pastor Ikena, Festus Igbinawaya, Wisdom Lucky, Angie Bright. Thank you, Mavis. Thank you, Austin Prince. Thank you, Osaga Daddy, Mookies. We can see you as well, Jude King. Thank you very much, my wonderful people. Origin, Glory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Press on the like button, my people. Mr. Joseph OG is with us as well. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. Mike Akionbari, thank you very much. Good evening to you. I appreciate you all. Adelaja Ogumbi, Miracle B, Jidima, Amaka Fojo B, Joshua, Bori. Thank you very much, my wonderful people right there. Lucy Ena is with us. Adelaja, thank you. God bless you. Stella Imasevedo, Nikki Oko Ugu, Ebuka, John Oga, Peace Robert, Juliet Okere, Lady Eugenia. Thank you, my wonderful people. I appreciate you all. I'm just seeing if I can acknowledge everybody. Patience Egan is with us as well. Juliet Holland, thank you very much. Good evening to every one of you. Vivi Madrid, VVP Madrid TV, thank you very much for joining us. Alabi Silvanos, Ugo Best, Williams Winner, thank you. Oyensi Omodia, Florence Okoro, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, my people. Victor Smart is with us as well. Thank you very much. Ato Ifeayi, thank you. I can see you. Mr. Rita Okuns is with us as well. Didi Anthony, thank you. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Asabe Musa is with us as well. Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate you all, my people. In case I don't mention your name, I bet not too verse. Promise Idubize is just coming. Thank you very much. Mark Okunsaye is with us. Helen Shukura is with us as well. Thank you very much. Now God will bless you now. Yeah, Peace Robert. Yes, thank you. Yes, disqualified Tinubu now. I support that. Bryce Strasser is with us as well. Madam Bella, Naomi, Festus Igbinoma, Ade Dubo. Love God's my strength. Thank you very much, my people. Enogi Edwin M. Enogi Edwin M. Okay, good evening to you. Mary Tabby, thank you. Maxwell J. Stone, can see you. GQ, Dude, I can see you as well. Then I have more people right here. Florence Okoro, thank you. Now God will bless every one of you. Thank you, Grace Cantudu. Thank you very much. Sabi Yat, thanks every one of you. Engineer Francis, I can see you as well. Continue to press on the like button, my people. Patrick Oni, I can see you right there. Thank you very much. CXL, I can see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Bless on our plates, you. People call you, they comment more. Mary 4 days with us as well. Thank you very much, Maxwell. Thank you, thank you. Luwashego Oriomi Abdul. I can see you as well. Discussion Channel TV. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yobo Sophistos, Rita Godwin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My sister Patricia Enofe, I can see you as well. Thank you, my wonderful people. Let's say we have plenty today, man. All right. Okay, Veronica Albano is with us as well. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I just wanted to mention everyone's names today, though. Let me see if I can make it. Mawi Ezra Musa, I can see you as well. Chidima Umuna, thank you very much, my wonderful people. And God bless all of you right there. Okay, we have Mrs. Boegbe Favor is with us. Thank you very much for joining us. Elizabeth Joseph, thank you very much for joining us. God bless you all, my people. And we have Edward Eguavon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shalom Shioma, yes, thanks very much for joining us. Yes, it's good to have you there. We need to hear from you today. All right, we have Agati J. Thanks for joining us. Flores, thank you once again. Okay, some of you responded to my question earlier on. Okay, I'm a bride. Good evening to you, madam. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my people. Wisdom Lucky, thank you. Wow. Mode Edo one day, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Ovia J, thank you. Oh again. I'm trying not to repeat people because many of you are commenting again. Nomano Sakare is right there with us as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Disqualified. Tinubu now. Amaka Afojabi. Thank you very much for that. Zizo B. Good evening to you. Peter Inegbe. I can see you all right there. Osaiga Festus. And God bless you now, my people. Timmy Dayo Manuel is with us as well. Adenoma Elvis is with us. Thanks very much for joining us. Good evening to you, my wonderful people. Love Bob. Thanks for joining us. Love Maduke. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, we'll get many love for this house today. Oh, and love now go rain today for us. In Jesus' name. Michael Organ Emaro, good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. Elizabeth Joseph, thanks very much for joining us. Moses Cousins with us as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Osai Bovo, Okonrai, thank you. Yay! But I say I managed to mention everybody's name. Oh, thank you, my wonderful people. But in case I don't mention your name, understand with us, it's not intentional. Yes, I appreciate every one of you, my people. And God bless you. I don't listen to Oraka, although the mainstream media have still not yet confirmed the resignation of the Justice Ogo. But the old social media is already talking about it. So, like I said, our media is compromised. Sometimes they don't talk. When they need to talk, they don't talk. The only person that talk when there's need to talk is Profile Seni. Every other just try to belong, but still, it's a big problem. Beatrice Williams, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you all, my people. Continue to press on the like button. Everyone goes right there with us as well. I appreciate you, Saisi Rabo, Benjamin. I can see you as well. Thank you, GSCM. Thank you. Now God will bless you, now, my people. All right. For this situation, so because that's the only title we put in, but we're going to be taking on more things today. More things. So let me take on this article first before we go on the video. I guess that will be fine, right? Okay, no, I'll leave the article when my people is on the screen. But let's quickly listen to this and hear what the judiciary have to, the Chief Justice have to say. Wisdom Lucky, thank you. God bless you all. Yes, we love you too. Wisdom Lucky, God bless you. Jose Izzy, thank you. Usahon Saro and say thank you. God bless you all. Dr. Alexander Gomez just coming in with a super chat already. God bless you, sir. Good evening to you, and thanks for your continuous support. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And your text goes like, greetings, everyone. Watching with keen, unbiased interest. Love to you, Elvis, for your patriotism, consistency. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, sir. I appreciate you always, always. God bless you, sir. Busy Bone just coming in. Thank you very much. Ifuru Beric is with us as well. Thank you. and we have Kenneth Longyam. Thank you very much, my people. And I have Rosalind Nobano say, Ruth Majaro. God bless you all, my people. Continue to press on the like button. Let's listen to this quickly.
The Supreme Court of Nigeria says the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Olukayode Ariwoola, had no telephone conversation with President Bola Tinubu on the ongoing presidential election petition court proceedings. According to the Apex Court, Justice Ariwoola neither spoke with Tinubu nor the Director General of the Department of State Services, DSS, with a view to pressurizing it to do the bidding of the powers that be. In a statement, the Apex Court dismissed the claim making the rounds in the social media that the CJN had a telephone conversation with the president as false and unfounded. The court says the rule of law and supremacy of the Nigerian constitution will always be upheld and applied in every matter at the courts as Nigerian courts treat cases on their merit. We're fine.
Justice Ariwoola has debunked this. We take his word, but the judiciary must show itself without blemish. Must be above board like Caesar's wife. Because Nigerians are watching, and their judgments have a far-reaching implication on our country. We'll be watching. I rest my case.
All right.
Okay, this is about the role of the judex within the polity. This is not the first time that the CJN, Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Ariwoola, will be accused of having contact with the opposition and all of that. The other time, it was alleged that he met with President Tinubu in London, secret meeting. Now it is being alleged that a secret phone conversation. All of this are allegations. Now, on both occasions, the Supreme Court has had to deny the allegations. But what I find curious here is the fact that in the face of election petitions and all of that, Nigerians are speculating about what the Apex Court is likely to do, because everyone has concluded the matter will go to the Apex Court, and that the CJN is in a personal position to determine what the eventual outcome will be. The Chief Justice of the of Nigeria is the chairman of the National Judicial Council. He's also the Supreme, Justice of the Supreme Court, But what people are speculating is coming from social media. Every time, social media, all kinds of characters on social media speculating. No, the job of the court is not to respond to the mob. So I find the response in this particular instance by the director of press of the Supreme Court, Dr. Festus Akande, I find it a bit strange. It's not everything you respond to. The court must be seen, particularly the Apex Court, must be seen to stay above the fray, so as to give confidence to lower courts. So I thought the statement by Dr. Festus Akande is irrelevant. Because if he has to respond to everything that comes up on Twitter, then he will never stop issuing statements. Half of the people on Twitter are ignorant. I keep saying that. Who hide under anonymity to just talk nonsense.
So we saw campaigns on there, we saw information disseminated. In fact, some key politicians took to social media to make some announcements or to carry their followers along in terms of their next moves and to hopefully garner some favor and votes from that platform. It has become so powerful that it has become a news source for a number of Nigerians. According to statistics, there are 32.9 million Nigerians active users on social media. And when it comes to information and news, Twitter has been seen to be quite a powerful source. Now, the debate could then be how credible is the source or not. A certain Jackson Ude had tweeted, raising concern about the fact that the Chief Justice of Nigeria had made a telephone call to the president. as has already been established, this isn't the first time this kind of speculations have come to the fore. The first time in March when this happened, where he was said to have had a physical meeting with the president-elect at the time, it was said to have been rubbished, and it was proven that he actually sat in a meeting with other justices, and there were people who could attest to that fact. And now, a few months later, following the fact that in a few weeks, or perhaps in a matter of days and weeks, we will have the judgment from the Presidential Election Petition Court. And so there are a number of news stories flying around on social media, false and true. In fact, everyone seems to have become a journalist of some sort or a media personnel speaking, whether it is to drive propaganda or to spread the truth. And that's why we have to be careful in terms of what we receive from the online platforms. And also, why it's also important perhaps for Mr. Akonde to give a rejoinder. It's quite sad, unfortunate, that it has had to come to this. Because number one, it speaks to the perception of the lack of trust of Nigerians in the judiciary, such that when news like this, unsubstantiated, comes out, it spreads like wildfire and people begin to panic. We have established it a number of times. Nigerians are quite, perhaps, eager to find out the outcome of the Presidential Election Petition Courts because there are a number of stakes and a number of interests and emotions invested. However, it is also important to filter the news, and for Nigerians, especially those who have a huge following, to be careful about the news that is spread, because if it's not founded, if it's not substantiated, and it is misleading, it can mislead people to actions that are not desirable. These are the implications. And then again, brings rise to that debate around, should social media content be censored? Should there be some form of regulation in terms of news that is going out? Because whether we like it or not, a number of Nigerians get their information from social media, and once they read anything online, they don't bother to verify. Hence where we, in terms of mainstream broadcast stations and mainstream media, have a huge role to play. It's been established already. The matter has been said, it's unfounded, it's not true. We look to the judiciary to be fair, equitable, and to be just in their decisions. Move on to the next story now.
Okay. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. I would like to add my own take on this. One, Abati insulted Nigerians on social media. Yes, they have always done that or looked down on us. But today, he went straight to insult Nigerians on social media, call us ignorance. Otherwise, in my own interpretation of that ignorance, it means stupid, uneducated, and many, many more. Then, he defended the justice, the judiciary. He defended them. He stood with them against the people. Then he went on by saying that we are applying emotions to all this, like he's not from Nigeria. Whatever that is going on in this country is none of his business. Then to Ayo. Ayo, your speech was full with skepticism. You were being careful not to make mistake, not to offend anybody. But I'm going to let you know now, Ayo, I agree with you partially that most people on social media carry false news to gain followers. It's like I said this thing just 3 days ago, that people make thumbnails to deceive people, write titles to deceive people. I don't know if anybody remember. If you remember, always, carry me along. Just put it on the comment section. I know 3 or 4 days ago. That's the only reason why we agree with you. Because partially, Some people on social media are actually doing that. They don't have time to verify anything. Even though they can't verify, they don't know the right way to go about bringing the news to the public. Me, myself, I'm against that. For those of you that have been following us for a while, you know our media is not like that. We have never, not even one day, report anything fake on this platform. Never. You can't talk about anything that you cannot verify, and you cannot present anything that you cannot verify. There must be a source. If it's on speculation, then we go with allegedly. So, Ayo, I can't blame you. You were skeptical, not to offend Nigerians, at the same time, not to offend the judiciary. I understand. But you guys you just told us that you have verified that the rumor, the news was fake, but you did not show us how you verified it. But we'll move on. As for Abati, Dr. Abati, the same job you're doing is what I'm doing. The only thing I believe that is different from you is because I can say categorically that is different between you and I is that you are against Nigerians while you stand with the few for selfish gain. I'm not like that. We have never demonstrated anything like that on this platform. I studied film and media. I have a degree. My first degree is on film and media. So I don't just come here to speak because I want to get views to deceive the people. And my followers, my panelists, they don't come here to deceive anybody as well because they already know the rules of the platform. That's why I said I partially agree with you. For example, you go to Facebook now, you see a lot of people, even Twitter is even okay. I think there's a lot of filters on Twitter. I can say 80% of information going on Twitter is real. Maybe 20% fake. But on Facebook, I can say 90% of information going on Facebook is fake. That's why you see many of you that shared blogs to me, I don't showcase them. If you're part of the people that share blogs to me, you'll notice I've never showcased them here. Because I don't know where you got your information from. I only work with Arise and channels and mainstream newspaper articles. When I'm not sure, like this morning, with the resignation of the Justice Ugo, I came in with allegedly, unconfirmed, even as this moment, our mainstream medias have not talked about it, but that's not enough for we not to talk about it. You can attach it with allegedly, unconfirmed story, but it's currently speculating. It's so unfortunate to see someone like Abati is not even putting it to our face to insult lots of Nigerians on social media. Abati, you have forgotten that social media is the only place that you can get information, or rather, riding up the world in this postmodernism. But you're talking down on social media. Abati, in case you're not aware, I want to pass this to you, to everybody on Arise TV and the owner of Arise TV. Stay out of YouTube for ordinary 1 month. You guys will crumble. Only 1 month, you will crumble. The owner of Arise will fall in debt. He cannot pay salaries. You know why? Because everybody, let me say, statistically, 70% of Nigerians watch you on YouTube, not on your TV where there's no electricity to watch you. That's the same social media you just talked down on. Very sad. I don't know. I won't disrespect you, but for long you have been disrespecting us. I don't know why you're doing this. Your main audience is on YouTube. I'm saying, Arise. Your main audience is on YouTube, not on DSTV. How many people watch you guys on DSTV? How many? I mean, not be saying Nigeria ID. How many people get light to just say, make I put on to Arise, man, I watch? Are you guys aware, even people now in Nigeria, elderly people and all, they don't watch DSTV. They prefer to watch it on YouTube because most people have Wi-Fi at home. So what's Abati talking about? Try to talk down on social media? It's sad. It's sad. Meanwhile, Chief Justice Ariwoola have denied the claim. Say, he not getting for it. For me, I cannot ascertain the fact of the news. Although I hear him about 3 days ago or so from David Udoin. I don't know. The guy have been passing information here or there. I don't know about the sanctity of the information. All I know is what I present here. If information comes out, I present it here. In fact, 90% of what we present on our media here is from a third party. You know, I know, we know. I'm very strict when it comes to information. If you don't have the source, don't talk about it. Even though you are not even presenting it, talking about it, and you cannot back it up with a source, I stop my panelists all the time. And many of you can testify to that. It turns on scrutinization. To scrutinize those that is misleading the public, of course, I will support that. If the government can do that, I'll support that 100%. Because that's why I agree partially. A lot of people, especially those people who come out for inside bush, you come out for inside bush, say, my people, it don't happen again. No. What happened? What happened? What happened? So on that, yeah, I support. Partially, there's a lot of fake informations everywhere. And many of you are following these platforms. You just enjoy what you are watching. You don't ask questions. Where are they getting the information from? So I wish everybody can learn from this, including Abati, Ayo, everybody on Arise, including myself, including my spectators, my panelists. Everybody can learn from this. Misleading the public is a crime. It's a big, big crime. If you want to sensitize the social media, start from those people. Somebody not can tell me now, say I just play video now from Arise, say I mislead the public. No. If you have to blame anybody, go blame Arise first, not me. That's what we do. Thank you very much, my people. I'm going to post out a link. I appreciate every one of you. Continue to press on the like button. Let's listen to what our brother Ned Media have to say here. But before that, I'll post out this link. The link I've posted. Click on it. Join us here if you want to talk about everything that is currently going on. You know, then I have an article from Charlie Boy that we're going to take last before we start talking. But I have 2 more videos to go. But I want my people to join me now on the panel. Thank you very much. I can see more people coming in. I appreciate you all. Agolo Emmanuel Chooks, thank you very much. God bless you too, sir. Thank you. Yes, Black Panther, I don't see you. Mother Patricia, I don't see you already. Engineer Francis, that's fine. Mr. Chooks, that's fine. Thank you very much, my wonderful people. Mr. Felix, that's fine. I don't see you. Turn off your camera if you want. Then we have Job's Opportunity. Okay, I think that's Madam Choma right there. Okay, yes, that's fine. Okay, let me start accepting everybody in. Thank you very much, Mother Patricia. You know, I've acknowledged you already, except you want to leave your camera on. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, let me quickly appreciate the screen door already full. For some of you trying to join us right now, the screen door already full. Mark Okunsaye, thank you very much. Screen already full, so it's filled up right now. So I'd like to quickly acknowledge my people. Black Panther, it's good to have you on the panel, sir. How are you doing today? Good evening to you.
I'm doing fine. Thank you, Mr. Najawo. Thank you for a good thing you're doing. Thank you for the information. Madam Patricia, I beat you to it this time around. Thank you all. God bless you all as we, continue in our struggle.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Madam Patricia, good evening to you, man. How are you doing today?
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you very much.
Good evening. Yeah, and good evening also to you, Mr. Pansett. How are you today? No, it's Black Panther, actually. It's Black Panther, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see Black Panther every day.
I know, but his picture is not showing. I can hear his voice.
I beat you to it this time around. No worries.
No, I'm distracted. I was talking to my senior sister. Good evening.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's move on. All right. We have Engineer Francis. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us once again today. Good evening to you.
Good afternoon. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for what you're doing. Definitely, God is working. And please, guys, Justice Hugo is only a whistleblower, not a coward. We should take that baton that he's handing us and figure out what to do with it. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'll come back to you. All right, Mr. Chuso Bibo, it's good to have you on the panel. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, you are not there. Mr. Felix, are you there? Good evening to you.
Brother.
Thank you, sir. How are you doing today? Okay, I'll come back to you again.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, brotherly.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you. All right. Madam Chioma, it's good to have you on the panel. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. I'm fine. Thank you so much. Niger Watch. Thank you. It's been an awesome day.
Yes. I hope you have some patience to stay with us today because we need to talk on your case after our first segment, I guess. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. We have Jay.
Ojo. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Niger Watch. I've been watching your program even from work. I have to put earpiece in my ear just to hear everything, and I like the vibe. Thank you.
It's your first time here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Where are you joining us from, sir?
From Germany.
Oh, it's good to have you here. Yay, we have one family now. God bless you, sir. Thanks for joining us. All right, Engineer Ken in the building.
Yeah, good evening, good afternoon, Mr. Niger Watch. I've been following your program for a very long time now. I'm joining you from Papua New Guinea after Australia, where the war started from.
I beg you. I don't feel
like. You don't understand.
Engineer Ken, you want to claim for us now? Now what for you?
Engineer Ken, I beg you. Papua New Guinea. Not be sanctions.
I want to reform a Jebo.
I go price land for that side. No, I go price land for that side. Land is very cheap. So they say me could relocate from Nigeria now. Everybody want to move to that side. So who will come with me now?
I will come with you.
People will join us, lay the foundation of Nigeria, and they join us. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's good to have you.
Mr. Nigeria, more salute to you. You are too much. Yeah.
I'm happy to have you on the panel today. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Mark Okunsai, thanks very much, sir, for joining us. Good evening to you.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Can we make comment now, or this is just greeting?
Okay. Just go ahead with your comment, but we have not started, though.
Oh, okay. Should I wait, or just briefly, very briefly?
Okay, go ahead.
Suspecting the phone call, it happened. Because what transpired is very straightforward, a bribe. Okay, you allow me put my son, you endorse it, then maybe we do some favorable ruling. That's what I'm suspecting. I don't know.
Okay, that's what you are suspecting. I like that last word. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Everybody have their opinion to this. So that's why we are here. We're calling a panel where everybody can be expressive. That's fine. Thank you very much, sir. It's good to have you here. You don't normally spend enough time due to on and off, but hopefully we can get more submission from you later on.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, my people. Thank you very much. That is it. I can see more people trying to join in. They see our small screen for there. We're already full. Okay, maybe not because it's small. Let me put it big so you can see that we have a full screen. You can see we have a full screen right. And I can see you. Thank you for joining us, my people. Austin77, I can see you. Charles Owanchuko, thanks for joining us. God bless you all, my people. Beyond the Sky is with us as well. Continue to press on the like button, my people. Press on the $sign. Support what we do here. Okay. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much for joining us. I don't know how you take mandates joined because you were not here earlier on. So that means somebody certainly lost their position. How are you doing, my brother?
Good afternoon, sir. Good evening, people. Good morning. Good night. In case you want to go and sleep, you know that I just kept trying. So in life, don't give up. Continue to try. So I try. So as I can't hear Madam Rita's name, I say, I try again before she go grab the place. Now I just enter. So, Madam Rita, no verse, in case you want to enter.
Thank you, my brother. It's good to have you on the panel. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, for all that you do. Greetings. God bless you. And everybody in the comment section, greetings. Panelists, greetings. Engineer Ken, I don't buy my ticket or they come join you for Papua New Guinea. So get ready for me.
You are so welcome, my brother. I will keep 100 by 100 for you on the east side.
Hopefully, be fake Papua New Guinea for America or for Dallas.
No. This one are genuine. You know, back of Australia. Very nice, very cheap.
Yeah, no worry. I will carry the next available flight. I will borrow Tinubu jet.
I beg you, I can't try me give a Guinea passport as well.
No. No, I don't want Guinea. I don't even want anything to belong to Tinubu myself.
You will collect Papua New Guinea one.
No.
Yeah, Papua New Guinea was very great.
It will be authentic.
Voila. Thank you, my people. I appreciate you all. Okay, let's take this quickly. All right, as you all can see right there, I'm just going to take it from here. Peter Obi is the chosen one. Charlie Boy. Nigerian musician Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy, has heaped praises on the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, in the recently concluded 2023 election. Mr. Peter Obi, describing him as the chosen one. Of course, he is. Now, today you know before. The veteran singer also affirmed that the former Anambra State governor is his Jesus on earth. Oh, Charlie Boy, sir, you are working for us seriously. Oh. You sure say you there with us 24/7. And this one, now these kind of people they call elders. Elders. Man that is almost 80 years now. See as young. Is still with us. While some elders at the age of 90, they are still fighting for their stomach again. All right, let's move on. Charlie Boy hailed him for his humanitarian strides and for celebrating his 62nd birthday with thousands of displaced persons in different IDP camps in Magu local government area of Plateau State on Wednesday. So Charlie Boy is senior our principal. Wow. I don't understand. That's some people you're young like this.
Charlie Boy and her grandfather now, daughter don't born now.
No, that's how I tell they do now.
He's not over 80. Now 70 something I read the other day.
No, I say he's almost 80.
Charlie Boy is a grandfather. And the pikin don't grow. The grandson don't grow well now.
Now, wow. But this man, the way Anyway, may God give everybody good, long life, good health. It's very, very important. The man is very, very young. Trust me.
But longevity runs in his family, though. Remember
Exactly.
Justice Okuta, his father. I mean,
Yes.
I think he was like 100 and something before he died. So it runs in the family.
And I think he's just 73 now, from what I saw on Wikipedia. But I mean, like you say, Mr. Elvis, the man is looking very young all the time. Wow.
73. Now young, so 73. Yesterday, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi celebrated his birthday with over 18,000 displaced persons in different IDP camps in Mango local government area of Plateau State. He handed checks and truck of food items to them and assured them of a new Nigeria. Charlie Bon, I tweet that one. Then he continued by saying, he wrote, yesterday, His Excellency, okay, they put it right there again. Okay, all right. There's something here. I don't tell you now, say Peter, now my own Jesus on earth. Not be like some great grandfather where suppose go tender for their village. They still measure prick with small children. You don't understand what Charlie Boy comes to go to jail. Prank or I don't understand. Okay. Oga Charlie Boy, you don't old. Behave say you don't old Oga. Eh?
Big boy call himself.
This ballet. All right. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. That's all we have for you today. We have a second segment today. Remember, we got a case yesterday. We have an update on the case concerning the woman, who came here, Madam Chioma, who came here to let us know over the alleged fraudulent activities that happened to her. So we are going to be talking about, we have her on the panel, but I'd like us to talk on this first. On the second segment, we'll come back on that again. Thank you very much, people. I appreciate you all. Continue to press on the like button and let's do this together. All right, I will start with the first person on the panel, which is Black Panther. Now you before where you come there. We don't lose Black Panther. Oh, Black Panther, now he come out where this man take come in. Oh, now Black Panther come out. Hi. Now give us a man, they just push and. Black Panther, if you come, that's where you want to follow. Quarter. I can see say they try not be small. Hey.
Make him push and come out. Make himself they push, or you go push somebody out.
No, nobody the fee push give us a mandate to internet too solid there.
No, maybe them try, maybe you go feel workshop, but we go there here, all of us go sit down here, they look.
He said make you try. Just it's good to try. Hi, Black Panther. I know say they cry for back now, not to cry. Don't worry. No, say for this panel, some people don't sit down, forget to. All right, let's move on. Let me call on Egina Francis to talk to us. Egina Francis, I will give you 8 minutes to talk to us on what we have presented so far, sir. Thank you.
For me, can't say that it will be me now since I take Black Panther spot.
No, sir. No, it's not going to be you. You know, if you oppress people, because you oppress everybody, join. I'm not good like that, man.
I know oppress Black Panther, and I only try. I just try. And
oppression, the way you take oppression, so you know you're good. See, they cry for back now. Black Panther, take it easy, don't worry. Now, so now the waiting give us a man they do today. So now, so doing they do every day. I don't know. I think they push people come off for panel go enter. I don't know. I don't know how that matter they do. He must enter, even though if we go enter. Thank you very much, Gina Francis. God bless you, sir. Please talk to us.
Okay, I have one thought that I am still trying to see if I can find an answer to it. This thing that happened with Justice Ugo, does it stand a chance of delaying the tribunal to maybe to a level where they miss the constitutional deadline?
To the best of my knowledge, no.
Okay.
It shouldn't. No.
Okay. then in that case, everything falls back to our Chief Justice.
Yeah.
Because he has now become my favorite subject. If he had not messed up, or if he had not turned Nigeria's constitution upside down in the first place by going to swear in somebody he knew constitutionally was not qualified, at least as at the date he was sworn in, the 25% Abuja issue is a constitutional issue. It didn't even need APC or LP or anybody to file anything before they know. I mean, it's just for him to interpret the Constitution. They have interpreted it once, they've interpreted it twice. He was part of the Supreme Court that interpreted it the second time. So he knew, and he went ahead and turned the Constitution upside down. For that reason, there is no more credibility left as far as he is concerned in my book. Everything now, he has to prove it beyond any iota of a doubt. So all these people that give him the leeway and take his word for this or his word for that, that's nonsense. That's like playing that ostrich game and hiding your head under the sand. Because right now, he doesn't have any credibility that he's standing on. And look at everything that is going on around him. He says one thing, but we see another thing happening. And I think definitely that maybe is it a labor organization that's planning a protest? I think maybe they should visit the Supreme Court itself and demand for him to come and speak to them. Because all this, oh, I didn't, and I have no idea who in the world is Tinubu. Oh, I'm standing on the Constitution. Oh, I'm on a wheelchair to London. And all that nonsense. Come on. I mean, he is spinning us so much that we should be dizzy by now. But nobody is even saying anything to that. Now, do you guys see the reason why Tinubu's defense team at the tribunal did not put up any defense? Because they already know that they have Abraham as their grandfather. They knew that no matter what kind of nonsense defense they put or don't put up, that these people will rule in their favor. And that's why, like, I guess I will take the opposite. I will differ with those that think that Justice Ugo did wrong. Here, we will regard Justice Ugo as a whistleblower. Now, it's left to us to take that sound of the whistle that we heard and do something with it. Not personally, in as much as I wish and I hope that there's a way he can take back his resignation and go back to the bench and still maintain his seat. But the good thing is that he has blown the whistle. He cannot unblow that whistle. Like, that's one thing I don't understand. Nigeria has good laws in the books, but in practice, we do nonsense. If it's here, there is no reason why the FBI will not be on this case immediately that story leaked. Here, our DSS is sitting and waiting for whom? Are they not the people that should arrest even the president, even if the president is violating the law? So they shouldn't take their cue from anybody. They should be able to stand for that law and the Constitution. That's why I still advocate that all those law enforcement agencies be put under the court and let the judiciary be the one that will be handle, because in their practice, whatever they are finding, they should be coordinating with the prosecutor who will prosecute whatever case they are working on. So I don't see why they should be one way and the judiciary should be another way. When do they even have their meeting and their conferences to look at this, and then the attorney or the district attorney can now tell them, hey, I need more evidence to support this or that. That's how they coordinate cases. So I don't even understand how in the world they even function as at now. And that might explain why they can arrest somebody and put that person in their custody without even doing anything with regard to the courts, because there's no district attorney they are working with that can help them, tell them where a law is being violated or where it's not being violated. So I still think, please guys, let's concentrate on these matters that are coming. A mass protest is overdue now, because with this thing that just happened, you see that the mass protest will assure the justices that we have their backs. Or if we don't, it will make the justices feel afraid that if they stick out their head far enough, that it will be cut out. So we need to show them that, yes, we hear them and we have their backs. That's the essence of the mass protest. It's not to go and beat up anybody or destroy anything, but it's to say that we are in solidarity with the Constitution of Nigeria. And we expect Nigeria to be better for us. It's very interesting that in Nigeria we see people that might qualify as enemies of state. They are the people that are now in charge of state. Because everything that Tinubu has done so far, but the one that still cracks my head is this juris tampering. Believe me, it's not even heard of here in the US. And in cases where it's heard of, it's been a seat. There was a case actually where a judge took bribe, and that one, when it leaked, both the judge and the person that gave the bribe and everybody had headed were just pushed into the slammer. Witness tampering is even a huge problem, but juris tampering, and there is no way you will tell me that Justice Ugo doesn't know what he's talking about when he said something to the effect of kneecapping the country's democracy if he were to cave into their pressure.
Okay. Round up, sir. Thank you.
All right. Anyway, but the point I'm trying to make is, please, let's concentrate on this case and find out the truth. And let's take it like Tinubu will say, grab it, snatch it, and run with it. Let's get it and grab it and snatch it and run with it right now. Let's also demand Ariwoola to come, whether he recuses himself from sitting at the Supreme Court level, no problem. But we want him to be the leader that he is supposed to be, which is the Chief Justice. I mean, a father cannot be in the house and an idiot will come and start beating up his children. So the Chief Justice should protect the justices from being tampered with. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Gina Francis, thanks for your submission. Hopefully, Justice Ariwoola will do the right thing. All right, we have Black Panther back. I don't know how he managed to find his way back here. Black Panther, it's good to have you back again, sir.
I went on a super speed of my internet to blow anybody out.
Okay. All right. Talk to us. You have 8 minutes, sir. Talk to us. It's your turn.
You don't return back? Okay, welcome back, Black Panther.
Okay, Black Panther, you are not ready to speak now.
I am ready to speak now. I did here.
And you mute yourself again. Talk to us at
Oh.
8 minutes. Start now. Today we
thank
need
you
to
so
with time. You know,
Yeah.
we have another topic we need to talk about.
Yeah, thank you, Minister Naija Watch, for what you're doing. I thank all the panelists. Thank you all for giving me this privilege. I went out due to some kind of thing that happened, and I came back with a full force. I want to start from the election court processes going on. Is it in Enugu or Enugu? I guess, or Imo? The one that the net media just presented.
It's Enugu.
Enugu, yeah.
Enugu.
Yeah. And when I went through the first day I went through that, so that was last month or beginning of this month. I made my own sort of analysis about the court case and some evidence, so key evidence that was brought forward. And though that key evidence has really paved the way, that was why I came out and say within now or maybe through the mid-August, we are going to hear about another LP governorship, because it is quite clear now and very open now that that the Enugu Labour person will be sworn in as the governor-elect of Enugu State. That's a victory for us, and then we'll continue to go to court, go through due process, and look for a way out and get our mandate back. And I would like to go on to Ariwoola. I want to speak directly to the Chief Justice of the Federation. The Chief Justice of the Federation, Right Honorable Ariwoola. I would like to tell you that it is high time for you to, pave the way for a new standard in the judicial process. It is high time to clear the mindset of all Nigerians. It is high time to bring out the light in the judiciary so that the trust can start, people can now start trusting the judiciary, that indeed they are the last hope of the common man. And I want to say, Mr. Chief Justice of the Federation, rumors, the first time the rumor came that you were going to London to meet with Agbado, people thought the obedient were telling lies. But to make sure that those doubts in the minds of Nigerians were taken away, that picture was shown, and you were seen on a wheelchair. There was no evidence from the medical field that you cannot walk. As a justice, the one who uphold and interpret the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you didn't come out to bring a substantial fact from the medical field to say you cannot be able to walk. But you went to London, and fact was brought out that you had a meeting with him. Again, another one is flying on the air. You think we are sleeping? The Nigerian people that hold the sovereignties of the land are at your back. They are watching you. Every step you make, in your shadow, there is one obedient there watching you. There is no going anywhere. If the garrison is let loose and the Nigerian people bring out their anger, no man that deter the people from not getting their mandate will be let loose. As the people will say, we will all pie there. For the people to come out and have believe in the judiciary, you have to step up your game and do the right thing. We are not saying you should influence the judicial system in the panel, but to make them stand uprightly by guiding them and make sure that the intruders, the vampire, does not get into them and influence them financially. Because as we have seen now, There are billions of naira being thrown at the judiciary, and they called it palliative. But we all know it's called bribery and corruption at its high peak, to buy the judiciary over and to paralyze everything about the judiciary. Mr. Chief Justice of the Federation, if history want to talk more about, if history want to speak about you, is it for good or for evil? It is high time you choose one. Do you want to be on the black book of the Nigerian history, or be on the book that will say these are our heroes? I believe that a new dawn and a new era in the Nigerian political era has arrived. It is a revolution. And who is the revolution? Peter Obi is the revolution himself. A lot of us have been crying for revolution, but Peter Obi is the revolution. And we thank God he's steadfast, he's strong, he's a man with a lion heart. And I want to speak now that every time something like this happens, we hear of what Agbado is doing. It's either Agbado is out of the country, or Agbado has done something to influence the judiciary. Immediately he went out, something happened. Immediately he went to London, something happened. Immediately he went to France, something happened. So we have figured out the modus operandi of Agbado and the APC government. They don't have anything in stock for Nigerians, but to continually impoverish the people and make Nigeria buy more. But we believe in one thing, that the new Nigeria is possible. It is not going to be served unto us like a palatable dish on the dining, but we are going to take it by force. We are not going to throw any weapon on anything, but we are going to take it by force. With our mouth, we will speak forth, and with our leg, we will march forward with what we have spoken. Everyone in the diaspora, we should get ready. There is a new Nigeria is about to be born. No matter what they do, if they decide to go the other way, the new Nigeria will still come to pass. I speak to every panel with the justice that just resigned. I believe my brother who has just said that's a whistleblower. And we are going to go in deep, and we are going to set our eyes on the judiciary like never before. We are going to parole them to wherever they go. If they go to their restroom, if they go to their dining, they will see the shadow of the obedient looking at them. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May God bless the people that own the sovereignty of Nigeria. May God bless Peter Obi and bless Nigeria Watch. Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you. You added me that. Oh, yay. Amen. Amen. God bless you too, my brother, Black Panther. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. Okay, let's move on. Let me quickly call on the next person with us right now. All right. I'll call on Madam Chioma. Do you have anything to say on this particular topic?
Nigeria Watch, I want to say a big thank you for your good work. And I can see the contributions are more effective and is yielding result based on what is happening in Nigeria. I believe the way you're going will get a better result, sir.
Of course, of course. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll come back to you shortly. Thank you. Yeah. Engineer Ken, thank you very much, sir, for your patience with us. Please talk to us. 8 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ninja Watch. I really appreciate you. My take on this would be about the Chief Justice that just retired. What I believe and the way I look at it, I believe that dude was threatened. You know, that man refused to contour with them. He refused to agree with them. He refused to be corrupt. And they have to force him to retire or to resign. And I also believe that the reason why the man is being mute, that he's been threatened, that if he says anything, they're going to come after him. Of which it is true. Now we have the killers. We have the mafia ruling Nigeria right now. That is what you see in every region. You see the whole criminals, they are all celebrating because their godfather is in charge. So I would say is that my say on this would be, I know she can hear us because this is a very big channel. Let her go to the American embassy with her family and let her go seek political asylum. In American embassy. When she gets to the embassy right there in Lagos or in Abuja, she's already in the United States. Nobody born by woman can come after her once she knock on that gate. America will protect her instantly. They will put her next available flight to the United States so that she can start speaking out. We need our voice. We need his voice, We need that voice. We want him to speak. Being mute does not make you who you are. You are a chief judge of a country. You've been in that bench for so many years. If not more than 40 years, for you to achieve that kind of a career. So you should not allow a drug baron, a killer machine. You not allow them to take you out like that without fighting back. You can fight back. You can fight back. You can take your family to any of the embassies. American embassy, Canadian embassy, British embassy, any of the embassy. Go out there, seek for an asylum. With your credibility that you have acquired in all these years, they will give you a safe landing. A safe landing in a platter of gold that will enable you to start speaking out, because the country needs you. The country is bleeding. They need a healer. Your words can heal that country, so that let the country know where we are going. Because if you speak up, that will now change the leadership of the Red Judge. The Red Justice, all of them will sit tight. They will not be afraid. So if you just keep quiet and you allow it to be, my friend, you are equally like them. You are equally like them. You are just equally like them. You refuse to take their money. You refuse to do their bid. And you just being mute. You retire quietly. You resign quietly. And you went home and sit in your house and allow the country that you'll be serving for all these years to just perish. You are more even worse than them. You are more evil than them. If you stay mute, I beg you, please, I want you to speak out. This is the only way you can do it. Don't speak out in your house. Don't speak out in your office, because they will come after you. We all know that. They'll come after you. We want you to go to any of the embassies of your choice. You will be granted a safe haven. And they will take care of you. Whatever you're going to need in your life will be granted unto you. Then your name will be remembered for life. Century yet unborn will remember this day. Please, my honorable judge, you have to do this. You really have to. And the rest of the chief justice that are doing their Bado bills and the works of Tinubu and his co-op, I want to clap for you guys. You guys are winning in your dreams. You are winning in your dreams. You guys should be careful, because one day monkey go market, will come back. One day it will not be a business of usual. Things will change. Because a goat, I've never seen anyone that will say this a goat. You have seen a goat that bites somebody with his teeth. No. But if you push a goat to the wall, when the goat now sees that there's no way for him, he will fight back. He will defend himself. The Nigerian people, the youths, the men and women, they are bleeding. Yesterday, I was watching YouTube. I saw people trekking miles on miles in the bridge. They can't even afford a petrol. They can't even afford food. You know, this satanic government that we have in that country, I always say it in our platform. What gives those people joy is to see the rest people bleed. Look at us right now. Some of us are at night in our country. Some of us are just waking up. Some of us are here in the afternoon in the US. Some of us are at work, sacrificing our moments, to our country by being your voice. It's because that we are patriotic. It's because that we want betterment for our country. Because that we want changes for our country. These people, I don't know the kind of persons that they are. I don't know. Some of them are fathers. I don't know what they are showing to their children. Some of them are husbands. I don't know if at night you go to bed with your wife. What will you tell your wife? Honey, I just came back from the office. I made Nigerian people bleed. Then your wife will not tell you, good job. Well, I'm not surprised. They're all on the same team. They're all on the same team. So my people, we are doing a great job. Our voice is not going to die. Our voice will keep on loud, expanding. Our voice will keep on echoing every day. And God Almighty, by His mercy, will give us the grace, to join Peter Obi, to fight this war, so that he can emerge as the Nigerian president that he is. That's the only man that can take us from this evil life that these people have put us through. That's the only man that has the sense to build from the scratch. That's the only man that has the ideas to create wealth.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Naija Watch. I really appreciate this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Thank you. All right. I appreciate every submission right there. Okay. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much. For some reason, I will pause the continuous submission right now. The case we had yesterday from Madam Shioma, the man that he talked about, came in on his own, responded on already to this whole thing. So I can see Mr. Obina, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just say something on right there. So I will need to remove somebody so that he can join the panel. Is a serious case since we have Amanda Shoma here as well. So yes, please indicate on the comment section if you are still hearing me, Mr. Obina, so that I can treat all the cases. All right. Okay. What I wanted to do, thank you. Mr. Mark Okunsaya, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I would like you to give your submission so that someone else can come in if you don't mind. Then you can come back again later.
Okay, sir. Yeah, my submission is it was really short. I mean, I gave it before. It's about this telephone conversation suspicion. I touched on it. There's not really much to say about it. It's I mean, to get his son approved like that wasn't very easy. So I'm suspecting it was a result of the telephone conversation. This is just speculation, but that's my submission.
Thank you very much, my brother. I know you are always brief and your submission is always powerful. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Obina, use link to join the panel, please.
Mr. Elvis, is
yes,
it Obina Ariwoola?
Yes.
He said he has left. He's going. He said he's. So I need to.
I know. I read this comment now. He's here. He's here.
He's still here. Okay.
1 minute ago. He's on the comment section. You know. Thank you, Mr. Obina. I just posted out the link. Click on the link and join us here. One moment, my people. 1 moment. All right, let's see what is happening here. No, somebody else just came in. I hope that is Mr. Obina. If not, unfortunately,
I cannot dance myself. Anyway, so far, has anybody heard anything or any confirmation about Justice Ugo? Because I am still very worried about where we're going.
It is alleged that he hasn't stepped down yet. That's what they're claiming, but we never know.
If he hasn't stepped down, please, Justice Ugo, don't step down. We have heard you. We know where you stand. Don't step down. For that one vote.
Yes, a mainstream media finally came out to address it. That is a fake news, that we should ignore it by appeal courts, according to appeal courts. So if it's a fake or not, I don't really know, but that is what we got. Okay, let me put this on screen because I wanted to talk about it. That's why I'm saying that this woman diverted everybody. It was part of what I wanted to talk about. I have other stuff I wanted to present as well, but I don't know. So we have that one right there. Presidential Tribunal ignore fake news on Justice Ugo resignation, appeal courts. Abuja, the Court of Appeal on Thursday debunked the news that a member of the 5-member panel that is handling petitions seeking to nullify the election of President Bola Tinubu resigned. Okay, a high-ranking official of the court who spoke to Vanguard described the information as fake news, insisting that it was the handwork of evil rumor mongers. Then he went on by saying the source who pleaded not to be mentioned because he was not authorized to speak to the president. Then I lie. I beg. You don't want to be mentioned. That means not a appeal that they responded to this now. So he went on.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
All these people full of lies. He said, I was with some members of the panel yesterday, and I can authoritatively tell you that there was nothing like that. In fact, we were shocked when our attention was drawn to the fake news. The true position is that parties in the somebody mute yourself. I'm hearing myself back from your somebody, please. Somebody is playing me on their platform and you on your background. Thank you. In fact, we were shocked yesterday, blah, 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 blah. Once the process is complete, the panel will communicate a date for the parties to appear in court to adopt their process, after which the petition will be fixed for judgment. So it is absurd for someone to sit in the corner of his room and concoct lies. That is it right there. So please round up, sir, in 2 minutes, Engineer Francis. Thank you.
So all that time was consumed on my time. Anyway, but the point is this: I thank God because at least we know the truth. So whatever they want to paint over anything, at least I can point at Justice Ugo and say that this man is standing for the Constitution. Thank God that he didn't step down. That gives us one vote. The point then becomes these ones that are writing this new cover-up story, how far did it go? Has the CJN come to say anything yet? Or does he not think that his children, the justices of the lower court, are in trouble? Even he, CJN, when he was inducting these new judges, he himself mentioned something to the effect of that they should try to avoid being bribed. So he knows that that is a normal thing in that their job. And now, talk about the king of bribery, Tinubu, and a case that means he will either be or not be. So he is trying to tell us that, oh, all of a sudden, Tinubu doesn't want to bribe anybody in the Court of Appeals. CJN, do you think we were born yesterday? What are you doing? Do something that is at least upright. Believe me, Tinubu might get out of this thing better than you if you think that, oh, you're hiding under a rock. That rock will crush you. The best thing is for you to come out and be once have a bone in your spine and come out and stand for Nigeria. We will remember you for that years to come. Please, I'm begging you, in the name of Nigeria, please. I have no idea what else I can do, but believe me, I can think of one or two things. And I have already started one here in the US. So if you wonder why you are in the no-fly list, wonder no more. And a whole lot more justices are coming in too. Save your neck. There's no amount of money that crook will give you that will justify eternal nonsense to your family name, your children, your grandchildren, your generations to come. Don't banish them.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, let me go to Madam Nena. Madam Nena, please, if you are there, 5 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Watch. So,
thank you very much.
Yeah, I think the issue of the woman and the Mr. is over, so I don't even want to comment on that. So, I just want to talk about the issue of this this story about, I think we mentioned it yesterday, about this Justice Ugo. You know, I saw it yesterday when, and I think it was yesterday, so I made my comment and said, if he resigned, I don't think it's a good time. It's not a good thing for him to resign. So I just put my voice also to say, and yes, like I always say, there's always an atom of truth in every rumor. So maybe there's pressure for them, some of them to succumb. Maybe there's pressure for some of them to give in. You know, whichever way it goes, we need as many that has integrity among the group, as many of them that we have now. We need them, because the truth about it is that there's so much desperation in the eyes of this APC people. They're so much desperate. They are ready to do anything, and they're willing to do anything at this point. So whichever way it goes, as many people as we can get to stay on the path of truth, to stay steady, and to make sure that this cause is fought and fought, and the justice that people are looking for, because of the truth, it's not people that is looking for justice, it is Nigerians. that want justice. Everybody in Nigeria actually desire justice, and they desire some breath of fresh air. So, I mean, I just wanted to ask, well, a question again, like the tribunal are they not sitting again, or like I've not really heard anything. I know some once in a while I listen to this media. I think this net media or whatever it's called. That guy that brings up to date information about what is happening. So at some point I was confused. Are they still meeting, or is there anything going on? Because it seems like all I hear now is about the Enugu tribunal and everything. So that's just a question that I'm asking. I'm just kind of curious. I don't know. So, but I don't know if anybody can answer. That's just my question at this point. But whichever way it goes, we are still hopeful that anything is going to happen.
Right. No meeting at all, madam. No meeting for now. They're going to call on all the parties when they are done with whatever they are doing.
They're doing okay. All right. Yeah. So I mean, we're still hopeful. I want to believe strongly. That is just my own belief. I want to believe strongly that these people have seen already that with the way the whole justice is going is tilting towards against Tinubu. I mean, it's very obvious, like we always say. So there's no two ways about it. So they do everything, like the Nigerian pidgin language. They say they are running kitty, they're running kata kata, trying to find a way to block whatever they want to block. But at this point, I don't think anything can be done. Yes.
Your time don't finish. Go sleep, I beg. Thank you.
Why do you want to kick me out of this panel? Okay, I will go.
No, don't go. I beg. But I want me Black Panther go sleep. But Black Panther, you don't go sleep, right? Black Panther don't already go. Say don't go sleep already.
Black Panther go to sleep.
I did, yo. That your judgment no go work.
All right, Black Panther, talk to us. Your 5 minutes now, please.
Thank you, Mr. Najawash. I'm still here. Thank you for everything, what you've done. I would like to also make a little bit of speech to that lady. Madam, I'll speak the broken line. Madam, hold tight. Nothing they happen, eh? Hold tight. The reason why this happened, it is only God that can give a good explanation. But I know the challenges you are having now is not to suppress you. They will come. They are all vampires. They will come. But God will give you a leadway. As long as you have pronounced and you have made it heard to people, there is a solution, and solution has come. Don't cast yourself down. Don't make the tears come out again. Just keep calm. We love you. We will always love you. And God will prepare a solution. And by the grace of God, as I have spoken, many have reasoned with us. And we know that these cannibals, these vampires, they are all over the place. They are cartels. So they do everything to make tears come out of the eyes of Nigerians. But we know why. The government in place have giving them advantage to perpetrate their evil. But we overcome it. Madam, you've already overcome it. Thank you for holding on there. Hold on, please. Hold on. So your children are alive. They want to see their mommy again. Please don't do anything contrary. We are with you. We love you. And I want to speak concerning to the media, what they are doing. This is all the media, a way to control the mindset of the people. What has happened, it is true. But they are trying to sway the mindset. What they spoke earlier was true. And we know it because billions of dollars are given to the judiciary. They call it palliative. The other time palliative was given to Nigeria, did they mention judicial palliative or the other people's palliative? The one they even gave to the people, they took it. So we know what they are doing. I believe the majority of the Nigerian people, even when I listened to the media yesterday, one of the Agbado is that the interview. He said He said, Agbado have F word. I was laughing because all of them were complaining in the media. They went to Port Harcourt and interviewed many of them, and they were all complaining. That's to show you that it is something they are doing, and Nigerians are watching. Every Agbado, their eye is on the judiciary. Those people that even voted for Agbado, their eyes are on the judiciary to make the right judgment. Because of this, you see, when good man arises, it always attracts, it must attract people. Obi has stand up from multitude and is attracting people because everybody like good thing. And when good thing comes to us, we embrace it. So Obi is a revolution. Nigerian, stand with a man that is standing with you, that have come to take all this mess away. Thank you, Mr. Naija Watch.
Thank you. Then go and sleep. Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah. We did here.
All right, Mr. Alex, please give us your 5 minutes, sir.
Thank you. Greetings from Amagba once again, Mr. Naija Watch. Thank you, our media Pichichi, our media Uhuru, our media Colossus, our media Parazezos, our media Nali Matangere, our media Arare. I want to say Evkaristo in Greek language, which means thank you. For the way you are.
You don't say manly joiner.
Nali Matangere. That's our. I want to let you know that with what you just did this evening, you continue to earn our respect. Yes, sometimes tempers flare, and it's not easy to control millions and thousands of people watching across board. So we know that you are doing a great job. We say for giving that woman a reason to wipe her tears and expect justice, and for giving that guy, if he's guilty, a reason to go into let's say sober reflection over his shady dealings. I know if he's a criminal, he has met his Waterloo. He has come to a standstill now, and I know he will face justice. If he's a smart man, he should call that woman, as somebody said, settle with her. Money is not everything. When your ship is sinking, you have to offload the goods sometimes. This is what most people don't know. Good or bad, if you are doing something shady and you are getting away with it, the day you are having issues, release some money and let it go. And save yourself the stress of having to face the German police and make matter worse for yourself, and your document may be damaged. So anyways, thank you for that. For me, I believe in that woman. Yes, I don't know what transpired behind the scenes. That's their business, but I want us to continue to do what is right. I'm very happy with the way the platform handled it. It's a very good one. We cannot say because we are changing our mandate. So we see a building on fire, we will not try to off it. So we will see get our mandate, because the country is in a complete mess. As for the appeal court coming to say Kabuturi Jetamenta that is a fake news, they will say it's a fake news. What have they not called fake news? What have they not called fake? Everything is fake news to them. Nigerians are suffering is fake news. Fuel is 600 naira and 617 is fake news. Insecurity is still escalating, is fake news. The country is in a mess, is fake news. Tinubu did not win an election, they will say it's fake news, right? He does not have certificate, it's fake news. So we are used to these appeal court media antics, and we continue to follow them, step by step. As somebody said, they are messing with the wrong generation. And moderator said something that social media was made intentionally by God for Nigerians. So and I like the way we are using our own to do the right thing, to uphold justice, to fight for a better country, to wipe out people's tears, and to chase criminals out of their, to smoke criminals out of their hole. According to Wiki, we are smoking them out. So if that guy do not, he did not do the right thing, I join you, Naija Watch, to charge it, to take it further to the German, police or the FBI or CIA, whatever. I just want that woman to get justice, even if it's 100K. It's her money, as somebody said. It's a lot of money for some people. 100 million is your 100 million. Some people value their 100,000 naira. You will not understand. For you, is just 100,000, but to that person, is like 100 million. So everybody has their own struggles in life. So I will leave it here. Thank you, Nigeria Watch, once again.
Thank you, Huba Hurara and Uba Lulolo of Oluku Olumba.
Today you not talk too much now.
What are you saying, Nigeria Watch?
They said, me to go look my own for dictionary now. Uba Udo Ekiti Ulala.
Uhuru is a word from a Swahili. Uhuru is a freedom fighter, like Uhuru Kenyatta.
May Madarita help me, make you help me counter you, because the way you cut it, the 30 people for here now, or gas here.
Madarita or gas
Elvis, please, can I quickly say something, because I need to hop off right now.
Okay.
Can I just quickly? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate. I just want to start by really, really thanking you, Mr. Mr. Elvis, for the way you handled this issue that was brought before. Because I've been listening. I listened in yesterday for a little bit, and then I listened again today. I listened from the beginning, and I saw the way you were asking questions and trying to clarify. Right. I just want to thank you for not judging her. Regardless of whatever information you got, you were very mature, went beyond above, and just to pay attention to the details that mattered. I just want to give you kudos for that. It's not everybody that can do that. So I have to especially thank you, for doing just that, because we need more people like you that will stand for the truth and always do the right thing regardless, and not be partial, or just do whatever you feel that is you want to do, and not allow the person to be heard out. You gave the woman the opportunity to speak, and you also gave the man an opportunity to also speak. I just want to thank you for that, because whether you like it or not, the fact that the woman was able to come to you and to discuss this with you, it goes a long way. At least the woman will feel like there's somebody standing for her. So I have to especially thank you for that. And I want to say to the woman, please, madam, take it easy. Your problem is solved already. You understand? Once you've been able to have your brain to air your grievances, half of it is solved. So just hold on tight. 48 hours will be here and gone in a jiffy. Like Mr. Alex or Black Panther said, you have a lot to look forward to. You have children that you need to think about, okay? You want to be able to, you want to see them, and your children need you. It doesn't matter when you get to see your children need you, please. So hold yourself up. It's going to be okay. You will have a powerful story to tell at the beginning of this, and you're going to reflect back on this and smile. You're going to laugh about it, and you're going to share your experience with someone so they can learn from it. And for the community, if they were involved, or maybe they know some of these people, I would encourage them to step up. The Mbaise, or I don't know if I'm saying it right, with all due apologies, they should step up and investigate if these people are not part of their group, so that they can clear their own name too. Because this is not looking good at all, because there's a tendency that they're going to stop issuing out visas because of all of this to people who are going for conventions. So the Imbaise community, if you know that you're not, or you don't know any of these people, come out and disavow them and say you don't know them, and clear your name and the name of your organization. Now, coming to this man, this justice, I don't believe anything that comes out of Nigeria. I don't care what they say. They are coming out to come and say, oh no, he didn't say he was going to step down. Which one do we don't believe anything that comes out? I personally don't believe the judiciary. I don't care what happens. If the man should not resign, if that was the case, he needs to stay there and stand for the people. Because we have a society to save. As you can see, there's a lot more work for us to do. The people's mindset is all effed up. People are mean to each other, wicked to each other. We need to grow as a society. And other societies are doing major things and putting their communities together. We can't keep doing this. Thank you very much. That's all I've got to say. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to really, really talk about this. Thank you all. Have a great day.
My dear sister, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. It's a collective contribution and effort here, and everybody that do the job. Thank you. I pass the thanks to every one of you as well. All right, let me go to the next person. Give us a mandate. Are you there with us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Go ahead. Your 5 minutes starts now.
Well, thank you for the time, and thank you for all that you've done. Thanks to the panelists and to everyone. Thanks to everyone. Yeah, kind words to that woman. I was going to ask that man earlier. It was a man that was involved with him. Will he bring out all of the story that he's trying to probably cook up against this woman? Because now women are easily accused of, oh, she was trying to do this. If it was a guy that was involved, maybe you would have said the guy wants to remove his head. But I mean, regardless, we've been able to get things to some extent, the right path. We'll just wait for the next action and then the next course of action to go. But I think also that everything is just a ripple effect of bad governance and having a bad system. Because ordinarily, if it was a good system, this guy should have been brought to book as soon as possible. They should even fly. Now to the Mbese people, I hope that they can easily just come out and talk about this situation. But everything is just borders on the fact that there are many fraudsters out there like Mr. Yakubu Mahmood. You have fraudsters out there trying to fraud people and take advantage, more so to women, because the whole thing is now the environment is porous and people are trying to take undue advantage of women and then people. So that aside, now to the judge that they said step down. One thing is, with the way the whole thing is in Nigeria now, there is lies everywhere, there is fake news everywhere. Now them coming out and say, oh, it's a lie and all that. Well, one thing is, whatever cannot be faked or cooked up with Tinubu and all of his surrogates does not exist. The only thing is, obedient and well-meaning Nigerians should rally around that justice, that judge Hugo, rally around him. Don't back down. They will pressure on every one of them that's about to release their sledgehammer on the right path. Don't give in. Don't step down. Don't chicken in. The obedient, the well-meaning Nigerians are behind you guys, and this is when we need to make things right in our nation. And at least for once, let's get it right. So, Justice Ugo or Judge Ugo, wherever you are, I am sure that you're not the only one sitting on that bench that want justice to be served. So, you guys, obedience will be there to support. Nigerians will be there to support, and let's just keep this whole thing going on. We will be here to see how this whole thing ends. I sent you a video earlier. Look at that video of Peter Obi speaking in Plateau, and then see if he can play tomorrow. If that's
tomorrow,
allowed. Yeah. But thank you very much for everything.
Thanks
to all the panelists.
Thank you, sir.
Greetings to everyone. Thank you. Have a blessed night.
Good night, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Let me come to Madam Rita. Please give us your 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I really appreciate you. I want to thank everyone. When you played when you were reading the Vanguard newspapers, I was laughing because it seems that you have mastered the media in Nigeria. Halfway through reading, you just knew it was just a fake publication. You just knew. I was just cracking up. See, they are actually teaching us the kind of tricks that they give us on a daily basis. And even reading it, I don't even think, it didn't even sound real. Now, there's one thing that I think people are forgetting, or rather these evil actors are forgetting. When we hear something like this alleged resignation of Justice Ugo. They're forgetting that they have aides, they have secretaries, they even have families that whisper one thing or the other. They hear conversations. Some of secretaries, they type these letters, they prepare these documents, they submit it so they know the contents. So when they see that, oh, someone like Justice Ugo has resigned, obviously something transpired. There was something that happened. And whatever it is that they are giving out now is to counteract it and say, oh, it's a rumor, it is not true. They are possibly begging the man not to embarrass them. Many people are talking to him. But at the end of the day, you and I are not living with the man. Whatever his conscience propels him to do, he will make that decision either to stay or either to resign. And we have his reasons. We have his valid reasons best known to him and for his conscience. Now, if he wants to resign, that's fine. Because sometimes not everyone has that energy to stay in the murky waters. Not everyone. So people just can't stand the mud. They just step up. Some people would bear to stay in the mud and try to make that mud clean water. Not everybody has that will or power. So whatever decision Justice Ugo makes, either and I'm believing that he's resigning because he wants to stand for justice. I am not believing that he's resigning just because he has eaten too much corn and he's having dysentery or diarrhea. I'm believing it's not that. But if he's resigning because he knows that he cannot go against the constitution and the law and go against doing the right thing, whatever decision he makes, I respect him for that. Now, this is also a clarion call to everyone that the media as well as the judiciary should be on like the if you have the biggest torchlight you have, imagine using the biggest, just be shining the biggest torchlight on them. We don't want to even see any shadow. They should do the right thing. Everyone keeps speaking about it.
1
When
minute.
people say, sorry,
1 minute to round up. So.
Yeah, so I'm just advising everyone, just keep putting the torchlight. Nigeria, well, thank you for what you do, and we need to keep talking about this every day, every single day. They have to hear it. Their family members will hear it. Their friends will hear it. Their children will hear it. They will hear it. Their aides and secretaries will hear it, and their political allies will hear it. But we must keep speaking to it because we're speaking to their conscience. They must do the right thing. This is a must now, not beg. They must do the right thing. Thank you very much, Mr. Nanjawa. God bless you for all the works that you do. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you, Mother Rita. Appreciate you always. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Let me come to Ogasiem. Ogasiem, thank you very much for your patience. Talk to us. Five minutes starts now.
Okay, thank you very much. Finally, let me quickly touch on 3 things briefly. On this woman's case we treated today, where I urged the woman, they've given her much advice. Those that spoke before me, she should take heart. That's not the end of the world. Help is on the way. She shouldn't do something funny. She should take heart. She's a struggling woman. She will get through it. By Saturday, we hear again from her. But one thing must be established. I do not believe in sentiment. I look at every evidence. From what I've seen so far, I don't know anything. From the letter, there's intention to defraud the lady. Any signature on a fake document, there's behind every action, there's a thought. And that thought is sinister. As for me, although I'm not, it's not for me to judge. Interpol straight. Whether you are right or all those evidence you want to go and present it to police, I don't have the skill. None of us have the skill to look at a document and know which is fake. But the police knows the questions to ask and the intention. So that's all I could say about that. To me, that is the way it should go. It cannot go scot-free. Then Justice Ugo alleged resignation. Thank God you read the Vanguard. You see, Niger Watch, that is to tell you this is one of the reasons why we come here. The news of Justice Ugo in Vanguard, you are not the person that wrote it. You are not the journalist. It's not your media. But what we do here is we interrogate it and interpret it. Some people will see the headline and run, and you've now seen it that midway you find out that it's fake. So that is Nigerian press for you. And it's a mainstream media, Vanguard. mainstream, not a Kwekwe publication. So that's why Niger Watch, we come here as a clearing house. Whatever news we interrogate here, we bring it out in a different perspective. So Justice Ugo's case now justifies that, or sort of is the rationale why we are here. And the third one is Enugu State NYC case. You see, Nigeria is a very funny country. NYC is the institution empowered, established to give NYC certificate. Nobody can give you NYC certificate, whether exemption or discharged, except NYC. Yet DSS is trying to say that the certificate of NYC is genuine. You see the you see fraud. You see the way Nigeria is corrupt. What does DSS know to know? How skilled are DSS to know that a certificate NYC has looked at it and said it is not them that issued it? Then DSS will now go and say, oh yeah, the thing is good. That is to tell you. That's why when people listen to us here, they learn a lot. DSS is to security. DSS is not equipped to know the genuineness of any document. Any document you tender, the person that can say whether it's genuine or fake is the authority that is sanctioned by law to issue that document. That is the thing. So any document NYC has looked and say it is not them, no other organization in the world can say it is. So that is to tell you where Nigeria is headed. The fraud is so pervasive that nobody can easily use. In fact, what is it called? The doctor can be a mechanic, and the mechanic can go and stand in a law court and be defending cases as a barrister. So that is the mess Nigeria is, and that is how to know the fake news. So I urge people to continue to come to Niger Watch, because when we come here, we tell them what they do not mute. Sorry.
No,
one moment. Let me not lose my train of thought.
Please.
I'm
echoing. I'm rushing. Thank you, sir.
So when we come to Niger Watch,
round up, sir. 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds. When we come to Niger Watch, the news we analyze here, what people must have seen it, read it, but the thought we bring it into it is what most people must have not, thought of. So that is the difference when we come here. So when we interrogate news, we know why, and when we look at it, there's a reason. Thank you very much. So anybody can interject now.
Thank you. No time for interjection. I'm sorry, my people. You're using your time. Thank you. Judith, thanks for calling.
It's a quick question I want to ask.
Hello, ma'am. But who is going to answer the question? Go ahead now. Go ahead with the question.
No, if you don't, I mean, we can keep it.
Go ahead now.
Yeah, so the question is it an idea to say that NYC can sue DSS for them laying a claim that that certificate was original when they didn't issue it?
You see, my brother. I mean, you know the answer. As simple as that.
Okay,
that is the thing.
Okay, wonderful. Judith, thanks for joining us. You have 3 minutes, sir. 3 minutes. You came late. 3 minutes. Go ahead, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, actually, I've been trying to come in since. Anyway, thank you for having me, and thank you, fellow panelists and all our listeners. Yes, I've been listening at the background and even also commenting since the case of that lady has been going on. Actually, from my view and from my own experience, that was what happened to that lady was a pure fraud. You see, these people, they have the way they operate. Myself, I haven't been a victim. CM, I'm sure if you remember this thing last year, I suffered a massive this thing in the hands of these scammers, Nigerian scammers last year, that I'm still suffering it up to now. The way they operate, see, like all those churches, they call them footmen. They send them there to go and scout for desperate people who are having problems and want to travel, going to churches to seek for prayer and stuff like that. Okay, I believe that was how that man met that woman that he was trying to, narrate. Okay, and then that is exactly how part of their modus operandi. All right, and I just pray that these people will be exposed. They will be handed to the authority and be investigated, and then will be brought to book. you know, because myself as a victim, I can really empathize with the woman and know what she's going through. Last year, I lost almost $600,000, everything I've ever worked in America, in the hands of Nigerian fraudulent people, scammers. So for such a woman, for such a thing to have happened to that woman, that was 100% scam. And that man who came up here is just their agent. They are all working hand in hand. All right. So I hope they will be investigated and be brought to book. You know, at least if they can be taken out, that would mean a lot. You know, if you even Elvis, if you listen, for follow last year when I posted something on the Niger group, you know, and I was removed there. That was something I was trying to send to somebody in Nigeria to help me see if they can investigate that, and I mistakenly sent it to Niger group, and without anybody asking, and then I was in the group. If you that would have even been opportunity for them, for a platform like this, to even hear me out, and I narrated everything to what is her name, sister who used to have to anchor this thing, but unfortunately nobody listened. And because if that thing was brought up, not just for me, because I believe all those people, Ope company, investment company in Nigeria,
Okay, sir, your
you know,
time is up.
they're still there, you know, scamming people, many Nigerians, you know. So, well, that is it. There for the just 1 minute more. Sorry, for the justice, the guy that said he resigned. It is true. All what we saw in Vanguard today was just a damage control. Okay, and how can that be exactly from them, and then the person is not able to give his identity? That is 100% fake.
Exactly.
They're just using it to do damage control, but unfortunately, they don't know. I mean, many Nigerians are more intelligent than than to believe that kind of fake this thing. That man resigned, and he resigned for the reason that we were told that we were given, and that is a great blow,
Thank you.
a great blow to it. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody.
All right, thank you, Ogajudin. And I'll quickly use 30 seconds to respond to what you just said. On our platform, we have a rules. You know, if you post link there, you might be removed or you'll be warned. So depend on the gravity of the link or whatever you post there. So rules is rules. That's one thing about it.
But it's not a link. I didn't post any link.
No, you post financial
What I
documentation.
posted was
so people thought
deposit, like if you
yes,
money to
that's what I'm
somebody.
saying. I know what you posted,
So
sir.
it wasn't a link.
Yes, no, it wasn't a link, but what you posted was even worse than a link because at that time we don't even know you. So somebody just put financial document, everything for inside it. So we were thinking that these people with this scam people.com. So maybe that's why they removed you at that time.
Yeah, but I explained everything 100% to.
No. Don't worry. I'll add you back, sir. That's why
Okay,
you are one of us.
that's all right.
But that time we don't even know you. For me, I don't know you there though.
Yeah.
It's now I know you. Say now our person be this. You know, say be as these people take the come with the first one leg up. So, but you now you are one of us, sir. So that's not a problem at all. And I also agree with you. If maybe everybody balance it where that time to listen to what happened and all that, maybe. But still, we cannot prevent everything. That's another thing. One just need to be careful how you deal with people, especially financially. Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Judin. Okay, let me go to Madam Patricia, if she's still available with us, to quickly just give a final submission. Okay, I guess she's not available right now. Let's move on, my people. I appreciate every one of you that joined us today. And God bless every one of you. Thank you. We need to end this broadcast right now. I understand that some of you might not be happy that we're ending right now, but it's been a long day because I was on air earlier on this morning and spent almost 3 hours, 4 hours there, coming back again, and we'll be talking since it's very, very exhaustive. So, but don't worry, we're going to be back here again tomorrow. Endeavor to join us and let's continue from where we stop. And tomorrow is Friday. Yes, Saturday. Everybody, stay tuned till Saturday, so that we can finally sort out the issue of this woman, Madam Shioma. Mr. Obina, it's good that you came in to clear your name. But what I'm expecting from you right now is to make sure you sort everything out before that day, so that everybody can move on. Nobody is perfect. You might certainly be innocent. Who knows? Just that you are your country, your continuous country with people's suggestion and all that. Maybe that's why people were thinking otherwise about you. But nevertheless, my stand is to make peace and let us all be happy. If Ndashoma is happy, I don't have any issue with that. But for anybody to say let's move on and let her cry and lose at 900 something thousand, that doesn't make no sense to me. But meanwhile, let me quickly come to the people that supported me today. Dr. Alexander Gomez, thank you very much, sir. You did it a couple of times. I really do appreciate you. May God bless you. Park Kennedy, thank you very much, sir. Unfortunately, I could not respond to you today because the heat was just too much, but your support, I really do appreciate this. Thank you very much, and welcome back all the way from Nigeria. You spend so much time right there. I guess say you buy Gary, yam, everything, come for us. I'm gonna keep my own from you before I come back again. Once I come, some people can say if they come, you'll buy your follow, but they come. All right, no problem. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Then I'd like to thank every one of you that joined us today. People on the comment section, mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very, very much, Mommy, for all you do for us. We appreciate you. Oganamaro, Michael, thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Ahmed Bright, God bless you, everyone. Thank you. Madam Tusabi is with us as well. Thank you. Okashi, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. And God bless you. Now, Bobby, thank you. Thank you to Ebuka, John, Oga, Awan Lele. I can see you all. Lily Omonga, thank you very much, my people. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody that I've offended today, you think I didn't pass judgment well, or I shouldn't have discussed this here and all that, I want you to know I can't please everybody. But nevertheless, anyhow you see it, we apologize. Manage us the way we are. We are here. We have human feelings. We take it as it is. And yeah, now I go join the curtain. I appreciate every one of you. Join us again tomorrow morning. We're going to be here either replaying or randomly coming out, because especially now that we are expecting a result here or there, a breaking news might happen at any time in the tribunal. So stick with us. In case I'm on air live, join me anytime, like the way I came out today. Now I go join the call. To my people, thank you very much. I'm very, very tired.
Now, that was good night, our media Lola Baluza. Let's say good night.
You, my dear brother, I really do
I'm
appreciate
back. Go and sleep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our media Siroko.
Thank you.
So,
all right, my brother. In fact, Alice,
the guy don't run generator. I'm gonna let him off generator. I bet.
I'll go off so. I tell no.
I beg, go and sleep.
I know now. When Nigerian man don't talk, say go and sleep. I want go. You know the generator they run now.
But let me praise our media Siroko now.
Thank you. Una do well. I appreciate every one of you. Trust me, I really do. One thing I want everybody to know.
Dr. CM, thank you so much.
One thing I'll quickly say before I go right now, I want to let everybody know that nobody on earth, I repeat, nobody on earth can grow without the help of a human being. You guys are doing well, supporting me. I'm very, very grateful. I'm not taking anybody for granted. Your support is massive. I'm grateful to have you all as my family. We joke, we laugh, we argue, in fact, we disrespect each other, even sometimes, but for you not to take it personal and you're still with us, I want to say thank you very much, because I'm not a perfect person, and I've never projected myself to be a perfect person. So for those of you that feel offended, anyhow we answer you, treat you, talk to you, forgive us. You yourself, you are not perfect. I'm not perfect. Let's manage each other, because the ability to stick with human being is to manage them. God bless you all, and bye for now.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, go to biza. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. But I know they do competition with anybody. competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh. Tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o. Ẹ fẹ́ jókòó. Alákọ̀bí. Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí. Alákọ̀bí. Sábà mẹ́la. Anybody. Anybody. Any bobo. Anybody. Mo ló ń fọlú. Ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti finishi. Délé mo ló ń fọlú. Ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.